Hey, what's going on? Of course, it is me, your alternative adult book critic here. Um, Nostalgia Allure. Welcome back, of course, to Bookshade, where we talk about affordability of reading for my alternative adult book snobs out there. So, for today's episode, guys, I wanted to talk about something that is important, and that is right now with the current coronavirus situation. I've been disinfecting the books that I've been doing the hauls on, and I wanted to show you how I disinfect my books. Now, as a disclaimer, this is how I disinfect it. I'm not a medical professional, so I would say please check with a medical professional about doing the proper disinfecting methods for dealing with coronavirus on that kind of thing. So this is how I've been doing it. So what I have here, and I'll show you, I just have a cut off a rag here that's clean. And then what I've also been using is this right here, just 50% rubbing alcohol. I didn't want to use something too high of a percentage because it may maybe eat at the paper. But so far, this has been very effective for me personally. So let's get started here with today's part 2 of the biggest affordable book haul. And I actually had to, guys, it's crazy, I actually had to empty 2 more shelves to make, I have 2 bookshelves and I had some other stuff on there, but I didn't realize, guys, how many books I actually bought, and then I bought some more because the sales are so good right now, guys. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because everybody is staying inside, but there are some really good deals out there. So let me share with you while I'm disinfecting and cleaning with what I got here. So let me show you here. So let's start off with now, you guys know I just bought books 3 and 4 for Game of Thrones because I wanted to see what the big deal was. So this is actually book 4, and this is the series called A Song of Fire and Ice by George R.R. Martin. I always say his name wrong. This is A Feast for Crows. So I mainly get the paperback version. If the hardcover is cheaper though than the paperback version, I will get that instead. So this is what I do, guys. I just take the cloth, and not, I don't completely douse my rag in alcohol. I just put a little bit, because here's the thing. The books that I got, some are a little bit cleaner, like this one. Some of the other ones, oh my gosh, they are really dirty. So make sure, guys, clean, disinfect your stuff, okay? It's very important. So this is all that I do. I just go with the alcohol. I don't, get too abrasive with it. And the reason why I like using alcohol instead, I used to use baby wipes, but then I noticed it would get really kind of sticky and it would linger on there. So I just like to use rubbing alcohol now because, and this is how I do it. I clean the cover, and then I also go on the inside and just do a quick wipe on the cover. So that's how I've been doing this. And then there we go. So we're good to go. So yeah, this is once again book 4 in the series. I got it because literally, guys, I wanted to see what the big deal was. This is a very popular series. I don't know if it's because now it has a television adaptation, but these books are really hard to find. This particular series, I was really lucky that I even got a complete set. So let's continue here. All right. So the next book is, once again, this is George R.R. Martin, A Storm of Swords, and this is book 3 in the A Song of Fire and Ice. So as you can see, guys, these books are like really thick, okay? So let's go ahead and clean this one. But yeah, I was really surprised, guys, how dirty sometimes books can be. Except, you know, even if it's brand new, I don't care. With what's going on right now, I've been disinfecting and cleaning all of my books and stuff. Hey, we got JJ. What is up? Welcome to the program. Appreciate you being here while I'm showing you guys the books that I got. And I did finish a book today, so congratulations to me, right? I actually finished this book called Bloodborne, which is book 1 in the Bloodborne series by Sydney Windward. And I will be doing a separate review later on this week on it. Excuse me. So yeah, this is nice. So yeah, it's cleaning them pretty good and it dries quickly. But so far, my cloth is clean, so that's good. Alright, so what do I have here next? So next, I have this one. I had to get a replacement, unfortunately, guys, because this one was really beat up. This is book 5 for A Song of A Song of Ice and Fire. There we go, Ice and Fire. This is A Dance with Dragons. So as you can see, this one, oh my gosh, this one is really beat up. So I was kind of sad, so I did order a replacement. So that way, because I just like to get my books in the best condition. And here's some tips, guys, while I'm cleaning here. If you're buying books, you want to make sure that you look at the condition level. I tend to get books that are either new or very good. Good is kind of like 50-50 chance. You may get something that's good quality, no pun intended, but you may also get something that is not the best quality. So in my case, you know, you can tell like the cover is really banged up here, so I'm just gonna clean it anyway. And usually with these, if they're kind of beat up, I am a little more gentle, you know, like I'll show you here. So, you know, just be a little more gentle with it. And then because of the damage on this book, I am gonna get some packing tape, and then I'll actually show you guys how I tape up I just tape up the covers if they're really kind of damaged like this, just to protect it. So, because I know if I keep it like this, it's gonna fall apart. But yeah, there we go. Dance with Dragons, book number 5. So we're on a roll here. All right, so what else do we got here? Okay, so excited, guys. I decided, shout outs to Peace Love Books. She inspired me for getting this book series in particular. And JJ, I am not going to answer that question in all due respect. So I appreciate it. No disrespect, but I am not going to answer that question. So let's continue here. So, okay, so Peace Love Books inspired me to get this particular book series. And okay, so if you're going to continue with this question, JJ, then I'm gonna have to let you go. So if you continue doing that, you know, I try to give people chances, but if you're coming to my program to be disrespectful, then I'm gonna let you go. So I'm gonna just give you one more chance here. If this continues, then I'm gonna let you go. And that's gonna be that. But let's move on from that. Sorry, guys. I always have to deal with this. I don't know why, but like, people always come and try to make fun of me and be extra and all of that. So I want to apologize to those of you who actually come to my program not to make fun of me or be extra, in all due respect. So let's continue here with today's haul. So the next series of books, like I said before, Peace Love Books, I love her. And she is really fun. A lot of people who like paranormal romance is really fond of this series. It's called the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and it's a paranormal romance that involves vampires and like humans and stuff. So I thought that was cool. And I wanted to see what the big deal was too. So what I did here, and I'll show you, I got this book here. So this is the first book. It's called Dark Lover. So I thought the cover was really cool. So I was like, yeah, I'm very excited because I got the complete set. You know what I try to do, if I can, if I can afford it at the time, I just try to get the complete set. Because let me tell you guys, this series by J.R. Ward, it's really flying off the bookshelves. Like, I found like a volume here and there. So I had to kind of buy them in like bits and pieces. Like I would wait for it to restock, and then I would wait and then buy it, but yeah, I'm excited to try this book series because I am a really huge vampire romance book fan, and a lot of people have recommended this particular series to me, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. So put it over here with the clean ones. This is another book in the series. It's called Lover Enshrined. So that's how it looks like. So this one's a little more beat up, but it's not that bad. But it is dirty though. Oh my gosh. very dirty. Okay, so JJ asked how many books are there in the series. I believe there are 32. Yeah, it's up there. It's about up there with Lindsay Sands has a series called the Arjanelle series. Which is it's a vampire romance series as well. But I read the first book, which was called A Quick Bite, and it was a tough read for me because a lot of it, like the first half of the book was like really dry. It was just kind of explaining the setting and everything. It wasn't until I got to the middle of the book that things started to get interesting. But yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna be some dirt on this, so let me make sure I clean this really good here. Oh yeah, there was some dirt on this. Good God. So yeah, please make sure, guys, I don't care if it's even your motherfucking groceries, disinfect your shit. Very important. So that's what I do. I literally, all the books that I have gotten up to this point, that is what I am doing. I disinfect the shit. Just, it's important. And as you can see, guys, there's some dirt on there now. Crazy. And JJ says, that's a lot of books. Yes, it is. But I am up to the challenge. And from what, I've been reading in regards to the reviews, a lot of people really like this series. So it seems like there's like a sticker or something. I'll have to get some, like, maybe some, like, they call it Goo Gone, so I'll have to do that. Alright. Doing a good wipe on these, because you don't want it to, like, peel. So, there we go. A little bit better there. A little bit better, a little more clean. Alright, put that aside. Let's continue here. Next, we have another book in this series that is called, this one is really, it's beat up, but it's still readable, so that's good. But I can't complain, guys, because I got these books for literally $3 to $4 each. Okay, so I really can't complain. So this is Lover Internal, so that's the next volume in the series. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are, staying safe and healthy and all of that. But all I've been doing, guys, is I've just been, buying the book series that I want to read. And then what ended up happening is I was really, really fortunate. I got 2 weeks off of work because I ended up hurting my leg. So now that my leg has healed, it literally took a week, okay, because I had some really bad leg pain, but now everything seems to be good, so I'm really grateful. Now I can get back to my room reorganization project. And guys, let me tell you, it is so important. Like for me, I'm gonna do this now once a year. Just get rid of clutter. Get rid of clothes that don't fit anymore, because you don't want to hold on to that stuff. You don't want to have all that dust and stuff, and especially with me, I have allergies, so it's like, oh my gosh, you gotta make sure your shit is clean, okay? So important. And of course, we got House. Hey, welcome. And House is asking how many books I got. And JJ's asking where I got my gaming chair from. I got this chair actually from Amazon, but unfortunately, guys, I can't recommend it. It's from this brand called Etsy. The desk, though, the gaming desk is really, really good, but the fucking, this chair, it's actually leaning forward. It's really, really bad. I cannot recommend this chair for, people like myself that are, plus size people, heavier set people. What I'm going to be doing, hopefully okay, House, if you continue with what you're telling me right now, I'm going to have to let you go. When you come to my program, just be respectful, and if you don't have something nice to say, I'm going to let you go. So I'm going to let it slide. But if you continue being extra, I have no problem with letting you go. Okay? So, I'm just saying. So, yeah, well, to me, I'm just gonna let you go now since you're being disrespectful. So, I like to give people chances, but this is something that is just disruptive. It's very disruptive. So, okay, well, no disrespect, but good day. All right, so sorry about that, guys. I just apologize. I don't know why I'm always dealing with this. It's so annoying, okay? And you're done. It's really annoying, to be disruptive in someone's program. There's just, I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be funny, but it's not. But let's continue here, guys. I'm gonna ignore this now. So if you're coming to be extra, you're done, and I'm gonna have to let you go. So okay, let's continue here, guys, and sorry about this. All right, so next we have another book within this Black Dagger Brotherhood series. This one is a little bit beat up too, but it's not bad. This is Lover Revealed. So I like the covers, though. The covers are really hot. Hey, I wouldn't mind having a vampire boyfriend. That would be pretty cool. But it would be difficult because it's like, okay, well, it depends on what type of vampire, because if it's Vampire Diaries and Damon, oh my gosh, Damon, ooh, he is so fine. I'm actually watching season 2, which I'll be reacting to here on the program. I have a segment that I'm working on called Books on TV, where it's pretty much TV shows that are based on book series. So yeah, but I am so team Damon, and him and Stefan, they wear rings. So those are the rings that allow them to be out during the daytime. So that's an exception, but yeah, it's I can only see my boyfriend at night and stuff. That would suck. No pun intended. All right, getting this all nice and clean. But as you can see, guys, this cloth is getting dirty a little. You really can't see the dirt, but it's there. So that's why you just gotta make sure you clean your stuff. You know, it's very important. So, and oh, JJ is okay. Well, JJ, hey, if you're gonna continue, I'm gonna let you go too. Actually, I am gonna let you go because I let you know that you were being disruptive, and you know, I'm gonna treat this like a college course. If you come in here and you can't conduct yourself properly, like how an adult should, then I'm gonna let you go. So I'm gonna have to let you go here. Take care, JJ. I appreciate you coming in. Okay. So as you can see, guys, I have zero tolerance for foolishness. You know, I don't put up with that, so I don't. Okay. All right. So let's continue here. I got some more J.R. Ward here, and this one is like brand new. I was so excited. This one is a Cadwell Christmas, and it says "Where Winter Finds You." So I haven't heard many people talk about this one, so I was like, oh, let me read it. I think that would be fun. Be a interesting read. Right? Clean this up. Even if it's new, I still disinfect. But yeah, ooh, his body is really tasty on there. Ooh. I'm gonna be enjoying reading this one. Ooh, bitch. No, I'm being extra. But if you guys have a chance, please check out an interview with J.R. Ward. She is so funny. I would love to meet her someday. Oh, it would be excellent. There we go there. Okay, so the next couple of books are a book series that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but it actually is it's a great book series. And the TV show, unfortunately, it got canceled. Don't you hate that when a good program comes on and then they cancel it? Hopefully they make a movie to like conclude it or something. But the show was called Blood Ties, and these are the books that are based on the series by Tanya Huff. So I have the first one here. This one is Bloodlines. And I love the guy, the vampire. His name is Henry. Ooh, he is so tasty. Yes. But no, I love the chemistry between them on the show. It's really good. So, you know, if you like shows like Supernatural and Charmed and stuff, you like Blood Ties. It's a little bit older show, but it's really good. But yeah, I'm excited to read this one as well. And then the next book in the series, you have Blood Trail. I'll clean this up. But these books actually are not as dirty as I thought that it was going to be. I was thinking I was going to be dealing with a lot of dirt. But see, it's very important, guys. Pay attention to the book quality rating. Sometimes, you know, you'll get an exception to the rule, but damn. So good. Yeah, so yeah, these books look really good. Yeah, I'm really happy with the quality so far. Alright, so the next couple of books here is the continuation of Vampire Diaries, because I decided to look for is just complete sets. So if you want to save yourself some money too, guys, don't buy new books unless there's a good deal. Get used books. But they have these things that you can buy that are called book lots, where you get a whole bunch of books. Sometimes it's random, sometimes it's part of a series. But yeah, I was so excited. So let me show you what I got here, okay? So the first one is after you finish, I believe, the Salvation arc, they have another continuation that is I forgot who wrote it, but they're called Stefan's Diaries. So now you get into the mindset from, versus from Alina, Alina's mindset, you get Stefan's mindset. Hey, we got Peanut, and Peanut says, hello. Hey, welcome to the program, my friend. And yeah, so Stefan's Diaries, this is the first volume, which is Origins. And he looks pretty good on there, but I've always been Team Damon all the way. It's just something about him that he's very captivating, Clean this up real good. Oh, and Peanut says, who is Damon? Okay, so if you're not familiar with the Vampire Diaries series, Damon is the brother to Stefan Salvatore. They're known as the Salvatore brothers. All Vampire Diaries is, guys, it's just this like paranormal romance triangle. That's what it is. So that's pretty much Vampire Diaries. There's some stuff in between. I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, she has interesting friends too, and some, like, for example, Bonnie, she has special magic abilities and things. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now the only thing I will say though is the setting. If you watch the TV show and the books, the setting does take place in high school, but I don't consider, this is just me, from the way that they portrayed it, maybe I'm just looking at it from a TV show standpoint, I would not consider these books like a YA, like strictly YA series. I would say that Vampire Diaries should be like new adult, just because of some of the subject matter that they talk about on the show and in the books. But the context, when it comes to literature, it really depends, Clean this up real good. I'm excited to read these two. And I can like breeze through these because they're not that big of a book, I just think it's like supplementary material that's like outside of the main like Vampire Diaries series. Got that? Next we have volume 2, which, oh my gosh, okay, so this is Damon. Okay. Oh my gosh, he's so hot. I love him. And I love his like campy, over the top personality. It reminds me of like when Buffy first met Spike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, of course. He has that same kind of cunningness, Now, I'll be honest, Damon is definitely an antagonist character. But yeah, he's my favorite. He is my favorite. I actually am going to get like a t-shirt with like him on it because I love him so much. He is the best. He is the best. Okay. His cover is really good. But yeah, you guys let me know what are some of your favorite book series. For those of you who are new to the program here, I mainly specialize in the following like genres of literature. I specialize in paranormal romance. I've also been reading like historical romance. I read a lot of historical fiction, as well as I read science fiction. I just started to get into some fantasy because of, Game of Thrones, and like The Witcher and things like that. So that's what primarily I'm into, and that's what I'll be reviewing. I just love reading, vampire romances too. So that's what the show is about. So it's all good. All right, let's continue here. And these all came today, guys. It was so crazy. Like, I went outside and I just looked and there was just all these packages. I was like, oh my gosh, like, wow. I didn't realize how many books that I bought. Let me clean this one. Yeah, this one is in a little bit better condition. But yeah, these books are not that big. I mean, the main Vampire Diaries series, yeah, it's a little bit longer read, but I could get through these like pretty quickly. So now we have volume 5. There are 6 volumes in this Stefan Diaries series. So this is the Asylum. And we have, of course, this is Catherine. So you'll learn about that when we talk about Vampire Diaries, of course. And then, of course, we have volume 3, which is The Craving. So this is all the backstory for Stefan, like, you know, how he became a vampire and like all that, how he met Catherine, and yeah, Vampire Diaries is your classic like paranormal romance love triangle. It's not anything like spectacular, but I just enjoy watching it because there are some of the characters that really like stand out, but then there are some of the characters where I'm like, okay, this is a total like vampire TV show trope, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, these books are a little dirty, but not that bad, actually. Yeah, actually my cloth is not as dirty as I thought. I thought it was gonna be like black by now, but I digress. Okay, so what else do we got here? Alright, so next we have some more Philippa Gregory. She's known for the series called The Other Bullion Girl, which is the movie that has like Gwyneth Paltrow in it. So this is more historical fiction with some romance thrown in. But I have the continuation. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what is like going on today. I have to get a new camera because this camera, for some reason, it just continues to like zoom in and out. It's so annoying, but I apologize. Okay, so this is part of the continuation of her like book series here. I call it the Two-Door series because that's when it like takes place. So we have the Bullion Inheritance, and these are hardcover. And guys, I only paid about $3 to $4 for these, and for a used book, I mean, it does have some wear here on the spine, but who cares? This is some good quality. This is a thick read, but you know, guys, I read all the time. Okay, I'm the type of person that I could be like working out and I have like my Kindle out, you know. I read on my like my phone, you know, because I have a lot of ebooks and stuff. All right. But I am curious to know what you guys are, you know, reading. But yeah, it seems that YA is really, really popular. And I did do an episode kind of talking about that. But I'm more into the only YA series like I would say that I'm really interested in is Vampire Diaries and what's the other one? Yeah, that's about it. But besides that, I just read new adult, and you know, I read more books that are designed for adults. So yeah, this is like the only exception, just because, you know, it has vampires in it. I love reading, you know, about vampires. So, and then here's the good thing here, guys. Let me tell you, with hardcovers, you want to make sure that you take this off and wipe it. So I'll show you how I do it here. So be gentle. And then you just, yeah, you want to take this off. So take this off because you want to clean, wipe it as well. Because, you know, dust can get into the actual cover here. So I just like wipe this down. So as you can see, guys, I am very thorough. And then for the book itself, all I do is just kind of, just a gentle wipe over. And then I open it up and wipe on the inside. And then do it on the back. So hardcovers, yeah, you know, you do spend a little more time. And I think I have some more books coming. I won't have another haul, guys, until next week. Probably the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I got that many books. Guys, I couldn't help it, okay? The place that I got my books from, they literally had a coupon for 20% off, and you could use it for multiple transactions. And I was like, it's very rare. Most of the time you get a sale like that is during like Black Friday. So I couldn't help it. I was like, oh, I gotta jump on this. Oh my gosh. So there we go. Got that one done. All right. So next we have this one. Once again, Philippa Gregory, and this is later on in this Tudor series. This is the last Tudor. And once again, guys, the hardcovers, you pay like $1 more, like $3 to $4, but I mean, great deal. And this is in excellent condition. Now, for the ones that have this like more plastic protective cover, which is good to have on your books, so that way you don't get that, you know, the shelf kind of, you know, wearing down on it. So this is what I do. I just take the plastic and just completely, you know, clean over it. And then I just wipe on the inside. And then that's it. That's all it is to it. But I do like getting these with the plastic because it does protect the book better. So yeah, I'm very excited to read these because these are very well. It's a very well respected series and all of that. And no, no, Mike, no. Good, nice try though. I'll at least give you credit for the attempt. But let me tell you, I've been doing this for a very long time, so no. And Ruthless, you're already done. There you go. I don't put up with the foolishness, y'all. Come on now, we can do better here. Let's keep this show classy for a change, okay? Alright, so now we're getting back into more Vampire Diaries. I got some hardcover. See, some people prefer to get all of their book series, either all paperback or all hardcover. I like to get a mixture because it depends on the price, okay? If it's affordable, I don't care. I don't need to have it be all uniform. And here's the trade-off, though, with hardcover. Yeah, you know, it lasts a little bit longer, but you gonna pay for it more, okay? So I have here, this is the next arc in the Vampire Hunters Vampire Diaries series. This is the last volume of the Hunters arc, which is Destiny Rising. And guys, great condition on this. I only paid like $3 on this. I was like, ooh, bitch. So once again, I just like wipe the cover. And see, these ones have like a plastic coating, so it doesn't bother it much. And then I just wipe, you know, the back. And then I actually, once again, take the cover off. And this is cool. Like, it literally says Vampire Diaries on there. So, if I'm taking this out, like I'm reading outside or something, I do take the cover off just to kind of protect it. And then I'll, like, put it back on. But see, with these, you gotta be careful because you don't want it to, you know, mess up the lettering. So I just go and then I open it up and wipe on the inside once again. So yeah, make sure you clean your books. It's very important. Right. Here. Go. There we go. Good as new right there. Side. And then I'll get to put it on my shelf. I do my best to keep all my book series in order. But yeah, I think I have like 2 or 3 more hauls. And then I'm not doing any more book hauls, guys. I just don't have the room for it. From kind of after I do these couple of hauls, then I will be transitioning to doing ebook reviews, because I love reading like digital version, because as I told you guys yesterday, I am a auditory and visual learner. So what I do is I buy the audio book, and then I'll actually buy the physical book and read it. So that's just the way I kind of retain information that way. So yeah, I'm excited to read Vampire Diaries because I've never read it in its entirety. Okay, so next I have the next book here. I hate when I get one and it has stickers on it. Oh my gosh, but luckily these stickers come off really easily. It's like so annoying. Okay, so here we go. Here is the next book in the Hunter series for Vampire Diaries. This is book 2, Moon Song. Go ahead and clean it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna breeze through this series though. I think it'll be very easy for me to read through. Cover off. I mean, trust me, I would love for all of my books to be hardcover, but you gonna pay for that. Guys, there's books out here talking about $40 to $50. And to me, I'm like, that better be a damn good read. I better be laughing the whole time if I'm gonna pay that kind of money. Seriously. Like, ridiculous. But yeah, I was happy, guys. What I did was I do have what's called a Goodreads as well. You can look me up. It's my name on there is Bookshade, of course, hence the program. And I have I'm not sure if you guys have been doing what's called the Goodreads. It's the 2020 book challenge. So my goal for 2020 is to read 10 books. I made it really simple. So far, I have 2 out of 10. So I'm on my way. I'm on my way. So, yeah, I'm very excited. But yeah, I love the hardcover versions of the Vampire Diaries books, but I couldn't get a complete set, you know, and some of them I only saw in paperback only, so I don't really care. I have, let's see, I have 3 of them that are hardcover, so as long as I'm reading it, that's all I care about. So, all right, so I got that, and then next, I got this. Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar with Richelle Mead. Richelle Mead created the series called Vampire Academy, which was a movie. I heard the movie was it was like so-so, but I'll be doing a review on it in the future. But I did get the complete Vampire Academy series. So as you can see, guys, anything with like vampires, I love reading. So that's totally my thing. I watch a lot of vampire shows and stuff like that. Okay, so here is the book here. This is in this spin-off series. It's called The Indigo Spell, and this is part of the Bloodlines. So for those of you who are not familiar with the series, Bloodlines is a spin-off of Vampire Academy. It features some of the characters in there. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll get the... So I got the spin-off series, the complete, and I also got the complete Vampire Academy series. Okay, so far, I have complete Game of Thrones series so far. I have complete J.R. Ward coming, so I have the first half. I have complete Tanya Huff Bloodlines series, or no, a Blood Ties series. There we go. And then I have complete, Vampire Diaries, complete Philippa Gregory, the Tudor series. I also have a C.W. Gautier. I have all of his books He has another book that's coming out in the next, like this month, either this month or next month. And yeah, so I also have the complete LA Banks Vampire Huntress series, which I highly recommend too. It's kind of like the multicultural version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's pretty cool. I love LA Banks. She's pretty cool. Hey, we got Miss Mysteria. Hey, what's up? What's going on? We got X, and we got Callie. What's up? And oh, okay. And Mysteria's asking, oh, well, thank you for saying I look good. I appreciate that. Okay, so so Mysteria asked, what's my favorite book, Dad? Well, yesterday someone asked that too. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I love sequins, so I was like, let me do a sequin background. I was like, coordinate. No, a mess. So, okay, so what is my favorite book? Well, yesterday I mentioned it. It is Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. But now I think it's gonna get replaced. I think it's gonna coordinate. Yes. I think it's gonna get replaced by this new book I've been reading. It's called Bloodborne by Sydney Windward. Oh my gosh, that book series, guys, it's just one book. I can't wait till I'm gonna buy all of them. The first book is so good. Now I won't lie, it's over 400 pages, so it did take me some time. But it's just a great story about a romance between Dracula's daughter and a blood hunter. How interesting is that? And we got Hi, hey, welcome. And Hi says, is that real leopard you're wearing? Let's think about this. Would I wear real fucking leopard? No. This is not real leopard. Come on now, get your life. No, I'm just messing with you. But no, this is not real leopard. And then Mysteria asks, are you wearing a headband? Yes, I am. That's just my thing. I like wearing headbands. I'm not, because I gotta keep my hair in control here. We got EJ. What's up? And EJ says hi. And X says, I can't read. Oh, that's unfortunate. But hey, you can do it though. You know, even myself, like when I first started reading, I would read things that were, well, it was kind of a mixed bag for me because I would read things that were more sophisticated, but then I didn't understand the context. So I always recommend for beginner adult readers, you always want to read something that you enjoy, but you want to read something to your vocabulary level so that you can comprehend it. And as you continue to do that, you'll start to read more and more sophisticated stuff. So they do have a lot of reading literacy programs for adults. And I highly recommend it. Reading is fun. I just take a book and if there's a funny part, I'll actually laugh. I really get into it. I really get into the fantasy of the book, I immerse myself. Sometimes I even imagine myself as the character and like living through their story, that's how I relate to it, but everybody relates differently to, their reading experience. So EJ is asking me, so you got balls? Obviously no. And that's none of your business, so you are done. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna put up with it today. Okay. Asking me if I have balls. That's so ignorant. Just because I'm a woman with a deeper voice, that doesn't mean that I have balls. And then on top of that, that's none of your business. And I am a woman. I just have a deeper voice, and that's it. I'm not gonna explain myself. Okay, that's none of your business, in all due respect. So disrespectful. And see, this is the reason why people look down on like the gaming community, and they look down sometimes on like at the booktube community is when people are being rude like this. You know, this is the book. Let me tell you guys, like the adult booktube community is so awesome, and it's because of people like that want to say something stupid. They ruin it for others, and then people hesitate when joining communities. And I don't blame them, because who wants to fucking deal with stupid shit like that? So once again, clearly I am a woman. That is what I am. That's how I express myself. And just, I have a deeper voice. And it's none of your damn business. And that's that. No disrespect, but I don't blame myself. You know, I hate that when people ask me like, oh, are you a man or a woman? Is that any of your damn business? No. So go sit the fuck down and read something. Fucking ridiculous. Okay. I mean, no disrespect, but I don't tolerate that type of foolishness on my program. Okay? Alright, so I got that. And I think, oh no, I don't think I cleaned this one. You know. It's like people want for me to like get upset or something. I'm not gonna get upset on this program. You know, I'm not gonna be yelling and screaming and stuff. You know, that this is a show for adults, so I'm going to behave and conduct myself that way. We have fun here, but my program is not meant to talk about what gender I am. Like, get the fuck out of here with that stupid bullshit. Stupid. Alright. Let's continue here. Alright, so the last two that I gotta show you guys, this is a book series that is, it's really near and dear to my heart, because I believe, this is just me, love is love. And one thing that I am really passionate about too is romance. I read a lot about romance and people with disabilities, because there is this there's this kind of stereotype about, like, you know, if you have a disability, like, oh, who would love you? And that's really ignorant and stupid. So what well, I was just kind of I was looking at like movie trailers and stuff, and I saw this movie trailer for this. This is based on, of course, the book series, and it's by Jojo Moyes. Very, very popular. It's called Me Before You. So the premise of this book is pretty much it's a woman who decides to work for this guy. I forgot both of their names now. And what happens is he has like this condition that puts him in a wheelchair. And when she first gets there, he is like a total dick to her. But then over time, you know, they fall in love. And it just shows that like love has no boundaries, you know. And it's a great story. It really tugs at your heartstrings, you know. So that's what Me Before You is. The first book. It's a series actually of 3 books, and I got all 3. But yeah, it's really whoa, I'm like dropping shit. But yeah, it is really romantic, and yeah, it's a pretty good movie from what I've been told. But yeah, there are a lot. Shout outs to all the good looking men out there in wheelchairs, you know. Shout outs to the, you know, the way that I always look at like disabilities, don't think of it as a disability. Think of it as an ability for you to do what you want to do with your life. Okay, so that's the way that, you know, from my research, that's the conclusion that I come to. But yeah, you know, don't think of as, you know, if you have a disability, if it's something that you're struggling with, you know, don't think of it as a negative thing. Like, actually, guys, you'd be surprised. Some of the smartest people in the world have disabilities. Like, they do. So there's nothing wrong with that. So Yeah, so this book is actually in really good condition too. So I can't wait. I really want to read this one too. We got Croutons. What's up? Crouton says, hello, welcome to the program. I'm not a fan of croutons on my salad though. I never really got into it, but you know, that's just me. Alright. Alright, and then finally here, guys. So excited to show you this one as well. I actually got these. There are 3 books in this series. But there's actually a sequel to Me Before You, and this is the sequel. It's called Me After You. So I won't spoil it because I'm gonna read it, but something really tragic happens in the first book, and this is the main protagonist dealing with that. Like, what do you do after tragedy? So that's what Me or After You, as it's called. But there are 3 books, and then I have the other one coming too. But yeah, it's a really cool romance story. It's very gets at your heart. But I love these stories of people that are most unlikely to get, to come together. They come together. So I appreciate those type of stories. It's real good. But yeah, it's just refreshing to see a romance story like that, because you don't really see like romance stories between like a person with a disability and then an able-bodied person. I mean, they're out there, but it's still few and far between. And sometimes it's meant to be a romantic comedy, which is, in a way, if you really think about it, like, making fun of a disability, I think that's disrespectful too. Now, there are a lot of really cool comedians out there that have disabilities. That's different because they actually have the disability. But when you're an able-bodied person, you shouldn't be playing a role of someone that is like, make like a comedic role of someone having a disability, because this is actually a reality for millions of people out there. So, but that's just my view, my perspective on it. So, all right, guys. Well, that is my very large part 2 of my book haul, and that's how I clean my books just due to this coronavirus situation. But guys, I hope you are staying safe. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm staying strong every day, and you guys have really been enjoying the program. So I'm going to continue, bringing a good program for you guys. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And if I have some more, books to show you, it'll be coming up probably next week. But we have the review for Bloodborne. And then I'll also update you guys on my TBR. TBR, for those of you who are not familiar, TBR stands for to be read. So I'll update you guys with my current reads as of this week. So that'll be coming up probably the end of this week. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching. And I apologize for some of the idiots that come into this program. They will be ignored. But I apologize for that. Unfortunately, because I am a woman of color, this is something that is my reality. I have to have stupid people coming in here, making fun of my gender, making fun of my voice. It's something that I'm still getting used to, but I'm not reacting to it because that's what they want. And I'm not going to give you guys what you want because some of y'all are idiots. I got to be honest, coming in to someone's program and saying something disrespectful like that. And I'm not trying to be an asshole or be rude or anything like that, but in all due respect, like, get a book and read. Find something productive to do with your day. Because as we've learned, guys, with this coronavirus situation, time is very valuable. And you want to live your life to the fullest. Because life has purpose. So to those of you who come in here and you act like jerk-offs and idiots and assholes, I really pray that you find something purposeful with your life, and that you do something that has meaning. That's what life is about. That's what life is living for. You know, life is worth living for when you're doing something that's positive and you're not doing something to be an asshole to people. Because people got enough to deal with as it is. And I do this show as something that is enjoyable, not for people to come, you know, in my audience as well. I appreciate you, of course, my, you know, alternative adult connoisseurs out there, you know, book reading connoisseurs. But I don't have time to be dealing with disrespectful stuff. So what's going to happen is if you come in here, I'm not going to give you any attention and you will just be removed from the program. And that's that. So first time and last time addressing it. Not going to put up with it. You know, we can do better. We really can. So with that being said, like I always say, remember to embrace the darkness of reading. I'll see you guys later on this week.